Good morning, sweet friends. Big Mama's already had her coffee, and now I'm going to fix me a pancake, and you're not going to believe what all I put on top of mine this morning. But I'm fixing to show you. Number one, I'm fixing to put me a pat of butter in there to cook my pancake, and I'm going to I'm gonna have what I'm gonna have in mine. I'm gonna have some blueberry pancakes. I'm gonna show y'all how to make those, and I'm going to put some Conecuh sausage in this little skillet right here. I've got just a tad of water in it. Can y'all see it wiggling around in there? Not much. But I'm gonna have some sausage on top of my pancakes, so I'm gonna cut them in little circles. And here's what I've got right here. I've got the Conecuh sausage. Their big factory is just down the road from me, where they make all that sausage. I'm telling you, it's some good sausage. I'm just going to take out some. Of course, I'm not going to eat this much, y'all. I'm going to cut me some little circles. I'm going to cut me some little circles out right here. I've already got my skillet going right there. And I got all the stuff out so I could be organized for y'all. I'm just going to cut some circles because I just want to cook them really quickly. And I want them bite-sized, so I'm cutting them kind of thin like that. And I'm going to put them in my little skillet back there. And I'm going to let these cook just a few minutes until they get kind of brownish. And then I'm going to make my pancakes. This is going to actually go on top of it. So when you get a bite of pancake, you're going to get a bite of sausage. See how thin I'm cutting them? Like that. Okay, I need about 3 more. I think will be plenty. This morning I'll put this back in the refrigerator. Okay, that's enough. Now while that's cooking, let's mix up our pancake batter. You don't have to buy pancake mix, y'all. You do it yourself. Where's my bag? It's got another big thing of it in here too. Anyway, they're just down the road from me. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to just show y'all how to make just a little bit of pancake batter, okay? Because we don't need much. Let me get you back a little bit now so we'll focus on here just a little bit. I hadn't been up too long, maybe an hour and a half. I've already had my coffee and that kind of stuff. Alright, so I'm going to show you how little you can do. This is a 1/4 of a cup right here. And I'm using self-rising flour because I want mine to be puffy. We'll turn this on and let my butter be melted. Anyway, put that in there. I'm going to use 1 egg, which everybody says you're supposed to eat at least 1 egg a day. So here it goes. I'm going to put 1 egg in there. This is a large egg. And I've got me some buttermilk poured over here somewhere. There it is. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be using because you want to look at your batter. You know, y'all might want to make 8 pancakes. You may have a big family. So I'm just going to pour a little bit in at a time and keep this stirring in here till I get the consistency I want. And I'll have my egg this morning. That's one way. I had scrambled eggs yesterday. I scrambled me 2 of them. All right, this looks good. Now let me get a little bit more. See, I didn't take much of that because you've got that egg in there. Let's stir it up though really good, okay? Make sure you got it stirred good. Some of y'all said that you put a little sugar in your pancakes, like a little teaspoon of sugar, and you can do that. You certainly can. All right, spread your grease around in here. Sometimes you may want to put just a little olive oil in it, so that, you know, butter wants to burn lots of times. Let's get us out some olive oil. I'm not going to put much. I'm just going to put just enough to keep it from burning. That'll be plenty right there. You don't want too much oil in your skillet when you're doing pancakes. So what y'all's plans for today? I was going to paint something, but I was going to paint a church bench out there on my porch. But it's supposed to rain, and I think you're not supposed to. I think that you're not supposed to do that when it's raining. Okay, here we go. There's our pancake batter. All right, here are some homegrown blueberries that a follower sent me. Y'all look at them. See how little they are. Did you know that I read an article that says the smaller the berry, the better it is for you? So I'm going to put 2 little handfuls in there. That'll give me some fruit for today. Stir that up. All right, let's turn our stove on. I'm getting used to my stove, y'all. Let's flip our sausage a little bit. They're looking good. Okay, let's do our pancakes. Okay. These are little pancakes. I should have just done one really big one in there. All right, so we've got 3 pancakes out here, and I've got about enough for 4, actually. But they're little. Let me sit you. Let me do like this. I'm gonna sit y'all up on something, and you can see better. Let me do this. Y'all stay with me. I'm trying hard. I think one of the hardest things about doing videos is trying to get where you can see good. There you go. Now here's a trick that I want to show y'all. This is some homemade blackberry jelly that a follower made me. And y'all, you tell if you've been eating it. It is so good. Well, I want blackberry syrup on top of my pancakes. Turn that down some. I'm not in a hurry for them to cook. Our sausage is frying good over here. And so all you do if you want syrup is this. I'm going to take me some of this blackberry jelly and put it in a, you can do it on top of the stove or you can do it like I'm doing it. I'm going to put 3 little spoonfuls in there. And I'm going to go put this in the microwave for about 30 seconds. While that's melting, let's turn our pancakes over. See how those little bubbles are forming on the top? That's a sign that it's ready on the bottom. And you see those little bubbles. Doesn't that look good? Oh my word. Alright, let me go check my jelly. Turn my sausage over. It's doing real good over here. Okay, we've got our jelly ready. Let me show you how it looks. See the jelly? It turned to syrup. Alright, our sausage look ready over here. I'll show you those. They have a big truck that they haul sausage all over the United States. I hope you can find it in your state because I'm telling you, it is some good sausage. Alright, let's get our pancakes built. We're ready. We turn the sausage off. Wasn't that quick? Our pancakes off. And here's how I do my pancakes. I do 3 pancakes on top of each other. Let me move that off the pie. Now I'm going to put me on some butter. Y'all know butter makes everything better. What I do is I just lift up my bottom pancake, my pancake, put me a pat of butter on that one, Now lift it up again. Put one on this one. I love butter on pancakes, y'all. I mean, that's just the way to go. There we go. Now I'm going to put some on top. Like that. Now I'm going to put my sausage on top of that. Alright, so this morning for breakfast, I'm having meat, fruit, bread, and an egg. It's just that I have it in a different way. Now I'm going to put my blackberry syrup over it. Put some on my sausage and just pour out the rest of it. Now then, they say that black walnuts are good for you, so I'm fixing to put a few black walnuts on it. And there's my breakfast. Excuse me. Sometimes when it's early in the morning like this, I have to... All right, here we go. There it is. You can't see it good because of my lighting. Let me turn this big light on and see if that'll work. Hey, good morning. We've been cooking in the dark, haven't we? There we go. Look at that. I've got Conecuh sausage, white lily pancakes, nuts, and homemade blackberry jelly that a friend made me. And I've got some homemade blueberries. When I say homemade, I mean they grew in somebody's backyard. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Let's take a bite. Y'all want a bite? I know you do. I know you would love a bite of my breakfast because it's got everything in it. Nuts and meat and syrup and butter. Get us a sausage. Stick it on there. Diddle it in my jelly. Mm-hmm. That is so good. I love pancakes. Now you think about it. Think about what I'm eating for breakfast. One egg, you might as well say one biscuit because that would equal about a biscuit. One egg, one biscuit, 2 handfuls of blueberries, some blackberry syrup, and nuts and butter. I've got a healthy meal that is delicious to me. And you say, well, Brenda, there's sugar in it. Well, yes, there is some. But it made it good. Y'all have to try it. Sausage and pancakes. And if you don't have any syrup in the house, I like sorghum syrup on it too. And I like cane syrup on it. But today I just wanted those blackberries because it's so good. I love blackberries. I have some blackberries growing under the power line. And they're wild. They're just wild blackberries. I didn't plant them. But the year before last, the power company came by and sprayed everything and killed my blackberries. Well, they finally came back. So I'm mowing around them like this. And I'm going to put me up a sign that says, blackberries growing, do not spray. That's what I'm going to say. Anyway, I'm going to finish this, then I'm going to go in there and brush my teeth and get ready for the day, and I'm going to have to run to town for a few little things before it starts raining. I hope it does rain today. We need it. We are so dry. And y'all, make you some pancakes. You've got everything. You may not have, I know you got some flour and some eggs, and you get you some sausage. If your store doesn't sell this sausage, the only thing I know to do is talk to the manager and say, start getting us some Conecuh. It's spelled Conecuh. And it's good sausage, and Andalusia will send it right to you. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful day. Love you. Bye-bye. There's a Conecuh truck. He is gassing up to bring y'all your sausage. Look at that. Isn't it cute? It's got a pig on the side. I love it.